night.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Abby and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I decided that I would sit down and answer some of your questions that you've been leaving on my previous videos about study abroad and so far how my experience is and just random little questions that you've been asking. If you guys don't know already, I am studying abroad currently in Valencia, Spain. I've been here for almost 2 months now, I want to say. If you guys like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and also make sure to hit the subscribe button down below for more videos from me and also more study abroad videos. Yeah, if you ever have any questions, make sure to just hit me up in the DMs because that's usually how I respond to a lot of your questions. If you want to follow me on Instagram or Snapchat, you can message me that way or just leave it down in the comments of this video. So we're just gonna scroll through and answer some questions. Okay. First question, when studying abroad, was it hard making friends or feeling accepted? When I first initially got here, yes, it definitely was really hard to get comfortable and make friends, especially because I came here not knowing like anybody at all. Very similar to freshman year when I moved into college and I was a freshman and moving into a dorm and I didn't know anybody then either. The big difference was obviously I was moving to another country where I didn't really speak the language, so far away from home, like 3,000 something miles away from home to be exact. So yeah, in that sense, it was really hard to adjust and put myself out there knowing that, ooh, what was that? After like a week or two of being here, I did start to make some really good friends, and of course I have like a roommate, so we had mutual friends that we were meeting, and she already knew people when she was coming here, so like it just kind of made it easier. Making a point to put yourself out there and, you know, really involving yourself, especially the first like week or two, all the little social things that your study abroad program has set up for you, or even just like your school while you're abroad, and just getting involved and putting yourself out there. If you don't like to go out and drink, you don't have to do that, but just like getting involved and not staying cooped up, I think is the biggest thing. Difficult to get all your schoolwork done while traveling on weekends. How many classes are you taking? Okay, so I am taking 4 classes, which is a total of 12 credits here. I am an exercise science major, so I'm doing strength and conditioning, sports injuries, nutrition and physical activity, and Spanish. Beginners. All of them are counting towards my degree, which is really awesome, so I'm getting a lot of classes knocked out while I am abroad. I have not had any issues with balancing weekend travel and like trips on the weekends and schoolwork. Honestly, I don't know if it's my program specifically or my school or what it is, but the coursework here is a lot easier to manage than it is back home. I mean, the classes aren't like easy classes in a sense. I think it's just the workload and the way the classes are set up is very different than they are set up in America. I don't have as many exams like throughout the semester. Two of my classes that have like 1 or 2 tests for the whole entire semester. So I don't know, I feel like I'm not constantly studying as much here as I do at home. I definitely have a lot more free time when it comes to getting my schoolwork done and then having time to go do other things. Again, I don't know if it's because I'm in a study abroad program and they kind of gear it towards that or what it is, or if it's just like Spain in general is just way more chill. I really don't know, but my classes have definitely been really chill and easy to manage while traveling on weekends. Ever feel like you're missing out, like seeing your friends out and stuff? Give you FOMO? Yes, girl, it gives me so much FOMO. Really hard because I was probably abroad for like maybe a week or 2, and then the second week my friends actually started going back to school, like back home. So I was seeing like all over my Snapchat and Instagram and everything, all my friends, you know, going out for the first week of classes and stuff that I would be doing if I was home. And I definitely was getting like a lot of FOMO, and I was starting to kind of be like, man, I wish I was home, like blah, blah, blah. But then I had to take a step back and realize like, I'm in Spain, like I'm in Europe right now. I can, you know, go to the bars at home anytime that I want. For me, like I'm able to get past the whole like missing out thing because I know that it's a short-term thing. Like I'm only here for 5 months, so I want to make the most of it and not really dwell on what I'm missing, but more on what I'm like being able to do. Like make sure to talk to my friends and FaceTime and stuff, and it makes me feel less like I'm missing out because I know what's going on in their lives. Were you homesick and how did you get over it? Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't like super homesick when I first got here. because I was so busy, we were traveling a lot. Once I did move into my apartment and I had time to just kind of like sit and like be alone and process things, I did get a little homesick, and I do get little moments of homesickness still. Whenever I'm not busy, I tend to get a little homesick. Staying busy and, you know, surrounding yourself with people, talking with people back home as well, kind of helps just make you feel like you're still in the loop. But honestly, I'm a pretty independent person, and I do pretty well on my own, so I don't get like terrible homesickness. Think about it in the short term, that you're only gonna be, you know, abroad for a short period of time, and it's only temporary, so you should make the most of it. What places have I traveled to, and what was my favorite so far? To a lot of places in Spain: Madrid, Toledo, Cuenca, Alicante, Barcelona, Granada, Peñascola. Those are all places that I've been in Spain. Then I have trips planned for Ibiza, Florence, Paris, London, Morocco, Amsterdam, Budapest. I forgot about those two. I'm so excited. I'm going to Budapest and Amsterdam at the end of this month, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited. So yeah, lots of traveling, lots of places. Yeah, I think Alicante has been my favorite so far. The beach was beautiful. We went on a beautiful hike. So did you convince your parents to study abroad? Slash, were they okay with you studying abroad? My parents were very supportive of me studying abroad. My mom actually was the one who was really pushing for me to study abroad, because there was a point when I was going through the whole like study abroad process. I was getting kind of frustrated because I didn't think it was going to work, and I didn't think I was going to be able to find a program that would get in classes that would transfer, and I was really last minute to apply to my program, so I just kind of was getting overwhelmed when I was applying. And my mom was the one who continued to support me and push me to not give up and pursue it, because she thought that it was something that would be really beneficial and a really good experience for me. I have parents that are that supportive of all my decisions. Someone asked what school I'm attending. So in Valencia, Spain, I am attending the Catholic University of Valencia. A lot of people are asking about weekend traveling and like my biggest tips. I can do a whole video on like weekend traveling, my tips and stuff for like saving money and budgeting while you're abroad, but I will say that apps like Go Euro and Skyscanner have been really helpful when it comes to like finding flights and just mapping out trips and stuff, like the actual logistics of trips. Traveling throughout Europe is just in general wicked cheap compared to like at home, like in the States. And those two apps have been really helpful to kind of just navigate through all the various options of travel and kind of find the cheapest option. How far in advance do you plan your weekend trips? Most of my trips I've planned pretty close to the date of actually taking the trip, because it is so easy to just like literally go on an app and find like a cheap ticket and go for the weekend. Towards the end of the month, I tried to sit down and book as many trips as possible and plan out as many trips as possible, and I'm still currently planning a lot of trips because I want to make sure that I don't waste any of my time here. So I think that it is good to plan out as far in advance as you possibly can, so that you know, use your time as wisely as possible. Allowing myself to have weekends where I'm here in Valencia and explore the city here in Valencia, because I think that is really important, and a lot of people neglect to actually like explore the city that they're studying abroad in. And so I definitely feel like I have given myself a good amount of time to like also enjoy, you know, Valencia and what it has to offer. That is all the questions that I'm going to answer in this Q&A. Love you guys so much, and I hope you are having a great week, and I will see you in my next video.